everyone. Good morning, children. Today we are going to write our workbook activities. Okay. So I request everyone to take a workbook and write your name, class, section and our school name. Okay. And after that, move to a first page. Open a page number 2. Open a page number 2, that is a MS Excel activity. We know what is the MS Excel, what are the things we can do in a MS Excel. So now we are going to do our workbook activity. Mention a date that 4/9/2020 here. Here function. First we are going to learn about a functions concept. This activity is aimed at applying the learned concept. MS Excel functions are predefined formulae which can be used in performing a simple or a complex calculation. The following activities will help you in using a spreadsheet for solving a mathematical problem. We already know that what are the formulas we can apply in our MS Excel sheet. So there is one menu card. So by using that menu card, we are going to do some calculations. Okay. Choose your style of menu from the menu card and show below and enter the information below in the given table and do the manual calculation. Now we are going to do the manual calculation here. First in column A you write Kaju sweet. Kaju sweets. The price is 42 rupees and you write strawberries 60 and you write eggs is 20, next is ice cream 25 rupees, next chips 25 rupees, coke is 30 rupees and desserts is 12 rupees. So you want to do the manual calculation and you need to answer here. Do it by yourself, do the manual calculation and write the answer here. Okay. Next we are moving to the next activity, MS Excel activity number 2. Here also mention the date 4/9/2020. Okay. Draw a table and organize the data given below. Do the calculation by using a formula. So you should draw a table here. The first column should be cost of nuts. And second column should be selling price. And third column should be number of shares. And fourth column should be profit. How much profit we gain. So profit, what we need to do is selling price minus cost of nuts. Okay. The fifth column is amount per share. Amount per share. So what we need to do is profit divided by number of shares. Okay, you should draw a table. Okay, so these are the columns. First here, think logically and solve this simple problem. Hint, use the division operator to solve the problem. Volunteer raised money for charity by selling bags of cashew nuts. The nuts cost is rupees 220 per kg and they sell them for 550 per kg. The four charities share their profit equally. How much do each one get? Cost of nuts is 220 but the selling price is 550. Number of shares is 4. How much profit will get? What is the formula? You need to minus selling price minus cost of nut. So 550 minus 220, so we'll get a 330. Here, how much each one will get? So what we need to do is, you need to take a profit divided by number of shares. So how much they will get is 82 rupees 0.5. You do the division calculation, you will get this answer. Okay. So approximately they will get a 82 rupees. Next we are moving to the next activity, that is activity number 3. Here also mention the same date. This is auto sum and product function. Okay. What you need to do is, there are some items here with the prices. Okay. What you need to do is, you need to do for by using the product and AutoSum function, plan and balance your expenses accordingly. What you need to do is, you're going to plan for a party. You're going to spend 1,000 rupees. You can spend less than this, but you can't spend a money penny more. You have already spent out 25 invites. You invited 25 friends. You assume that. You know that these children will be coming. So what you need to do is, we need a plastic cup, right? So what is the cost of plastic cups? 1 rupee. So you need to write how much you need. You need 30. So total cost is 30. Next, you want a paper plates. The cost is 1 rupee. You need same 30. You need a 30 rupee. Next, you need a ice cream. Ice cream, what is the cost? The ice cream cost is 10 rupees. So how much you need? You need a 5. So it is a 50. Next, you need a jelly. You need a 2. Sorry, the cost of jelly is 2 rupees. You need a 10. That is your assumption only. How many numbers you can enter it. Okay. So you need a 20 rupees. Next, you are going to conduct a games. Games will be 30. So you need 10. So totally 300. Next, balloons. Cost is 5. You need a 7. So 35. So you just do the manual calculation and write your answer here. Okay. Do the manual calculation and write your answer. Next, we are moving to the next activity. MS Excel activity number 4. Date 4/9/2020. Okay. When 49 is divided by 14, you will get 3.5. When 14 is multiplied by 3.5, you will get a 49. Similarly, find out the number in column D to get the given answer in a column H. See, already they gave one product and we need to again multiply with some other product, but already we have answers. Okay, so what we need to do is 14 into dash equal to 49. So 3.5. So similarly, I'll do for 34. Up to 34 I'll do. You just do the remaining. Okay. 18. 18 into 6.5 is equal to 170. 23 into 4.7 is equal to 108.1. 34 into 3.3 equal to 112.2. So you do the remaining. Okay. So it's nothing but you just divide the answer with the product. Okay. 72.25 is divided by 8.5. So you do the remaining part. Okay. Next we are moving to the next activity, that is activity number 5 and 6. Mention a date 4/9/2020. Same what we did there, same thing you want to do it here also. You want to just multiply and you need to find the answer. So do it by yourself. Try to find out the area of this rectangle and its perimeter using a formula. So we know that area of rectangle will be L into B. Area of rectangle will be L into B. Perimeter of rectangle is nothing but 2 into L plus B. So what is L here? L is 12. 12 into 5. So what is the value? 60. Here you need to do the perimeter calculation. 2, L is 12, B is 5. So 2 into 17, the answer will be 34. Okay. And this part you need to do it by yourself. Already you have the answers, but you need to multiply with the resultant value to get this answer. Okay. Next we are moving to the next activity, that is activity number 7. Mention a same date here, that is healthy menu. Your task is to plan a healthy menu for a day for a family of 4. Your budget is 2000 rupees. Gather information about the types of food to provide a varied and adequate diet. Okay. So what you need to do is morning you need a tiffin, right? And we need a coffee or a tea. And we coffee tea will be for both the sessions, morning and evening session. And we need a snacks for evening session, and lunch for lunch is meals, and we need a water bottles, and we need ice cream. So that is your interest. Okay, here you can write any item. For example, you take any tiffin, whatever it is, tiffin items. The cost is 45. So 45 into 4 equal to what? 180 rupees. Okay. And coffee. One coffee will be 10 rupees. That is your assumption only. You can keep it 5 rupees or 12 rupees, whatever it is. Okay. 10. So we are getting for both the sessions, right? Morning as well as evening. So it is a 4 plus 4, 8. So you can write 80. Next, we need a water bottles, right? Water bottles. Water bottle price is 15 rupees. So it is for 4 members. So totally we'll get a 60. And next, ice cream. So it is a 15 rupees for 4 members. It is a 60. Next, we are going for a meal. And we missed out a dinner here. So you can add a dinner also. Okay. And snacks. Snacks rupees is 25 rupees. If it is for 4 members, 100. And you can add a dinner. Dinner is 50 rupees. So for 4 it will be a 200. And you want to add a lunch also. Lunch is, that is 80 rupees. So 80 into 4 equal to 320. Okay. So now we are going to prepare it for one person. If it is for a one person, how it will be? You just write tiffin 45 rupees, water bottle, it is a 15. If it is a ice cream, 15 rupees, snacks 25 rupees. So you want to do the grand total and you need to put it here. Okay, 15, 15, 30. 30 plus 25 equal to 55. 55 plus 45. Okay, you should add and you should write it here. So the total cost is 100. Okay. Next we are moving to the next activity, that is activity number 8. Mention a same date here. The following table shows how many fruits Mr. Jones sold at its fruit store during the previous summer season. Help Mr. Jones in calculating the number of apple, orange and pear sold in the week. So what we need to write is, you need to write the fruits name here. You need to write apple. So you need to calculate all those values and you need to write a total here. You just calculate and write it here. Okay, you just add it and write the values here. Next, similarly, gather information about fruits you can get during a summer season and prepare a table and calculate the number of fruits sold during the week. So you prepare a table, you can take any fruits that is available in a summer season and you just write randomly any number and do the calculation. It is just for doing a sum operation in an Excel sheet. So that's why they are giving this. So you just try it by yourself, this activity also. When I'm taking workbook for correction, everything should be done. Next activity is MS Excel activity 9 and 10. Mention a same date here. Convert the following manually using the given formula and represent them in the spreadsheet. So enter the Fahrenheit temperature below. For example, consider 98%. Here you consider Celsius as 30 degrees Celsius. So if it is in a temperature, how we need to convert as, right? The Celsius temperature is 36.6 degrees Celsius and the Fahrenheit temperature is 86. So, the formula for converting is Celsius equal to F minus 32 into 5 by 9 and Celsius to Fahrenheit is F equal to C into 9 by 5 plus 32. So, these are the formulas to convert a Fahrenheit to Celsius, Celsius to Fahrenheit. Here, how many degrees Celsius is 68 degree Fahrenheit? So, what you need to do is F equal to 68. The formula is C equal to F minus 32 into 5 by 9. So F is a 68. 68 minus 32 is equal to 36. 36 into 5 by 9. So you need to cancel. So 5 fours are 20. Here the Celsius is 20. Okay. Here, next one, at what temperature is Celsius and Fahrenheit temperatures are equal? Replace both the temperature with a T in one of the equation above and just to solve for T. See here, the Celsius formula is, so the Fahrenheit formula is C into 9 by 5 plus 32. Now, we are going to check find a Celsius. So you just move your equation this side plus 32 default. By default we are taking a temperature as minus 40. Okay. Now what we are going to do is here take out a minus symbol. C minus 9 by 5 plus 32. Okay. Here C equal to minus 32 into 5 by 9. Again I am repeating here, the temperature is a minus 40. We are taking the formula as C equal to C into 9 by 5 plus 32. So this side, it is in the plus symbol, right? So when you are moving into the equation next to the equal to symbol, it will be minus, right? So C into 9 by 5 equal to 32. So C and C are common, so we'll take it up. So what we will get as minus C into 9 by 5. So when you are minusing with 1 minus 9 by 5, 5 minus 4, 5 minus 9 is minus 4 by 5. Yes or no? So you just write minus 4 by 5 into C is equal to 32. And again we are moving this minus symbol to that side. So minus 32 into 5 by 4. So we can cancel it off. So C equal to minus 40. C is equal to minus 40. Similar to this, you just try it for Fahrenheit, for F. Okay. Next, we are moving to the next activity, that is activity number 11 and 12. Mention the same date 4, 9 and 2020. Calculate the sum of for a range is very common task. Excel provides a tool button on the standard toolbar to automatically insert the sum function into your worksheet. Write the formula for finding the sum of values starting from 8 to 13. So you just check that the 8 is placed in the B1 address. 13 is placed in the B5 address. So you just start with equal to symbol. Write sum B1 colon B5. Okay. Circle the symbol used for finding sum automatically in which cell the result will be displayed. The result will be displayed in a B7. Result is equal to B7 because after calculating the value will store in a B7 only. What will be the resultant value? You need to calculate. 8 plus 7 is 15. 15 plus 12 is 22. 27. 27 plus 11 is 38. 38 plus 13 is 51. The output is 51. Okay. Write the formula to find the average and its output. So usually we need to start our formula with equal to symbol. You write average from B1 to B5 we need to calculate. So B1 colon B5. Okay. And its output will be, you need to calculate the average. You just try it in an Excel sheet and write the answer here what the value you are getting. Okay. Try it with the same example. Okay. Write the formula to find a minimum value and its output. The formula to find a minimum value is equal to min B1 colon B5. You just try this minimum value and write the value. So output equal to. Okay. During the interactive session, we'll discuss about this answers. Okay. And activity number 12 is a machine room session. We are not going to do it in that. Today, I'm going to end my session, children. In case any doubt you ask me in the interactive session, I'll solve all your doubts. Thank you. Bye. Take care.